from Las Vegas, it's the hottest sports show on television, Sports Desk. Now, here's your host, Steve Pacino.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another exciting edition of the nation's premier sports handicapping show, Sports Desk. Along with our panel of experts, I'm your host, Steve Pacino, and what a show we've got lined up for you today as we run the gamut and talk about everything from pro football to pro and college hoops. Now, in college basketball, we'll look at two teams that could go deep into March as the Kentucky Wildcats take their game to Maryland and do battle with the Terrapins. In the NFL, one of the games we'll discuss is what somehow turned out to be a battle for first place as the once woeful Arizona Cardinals bring their 4-game win streak to the nation's capital to wage war on the Redskins. Okay, now let's keep it rolling and meet the guys. And we start with the creator of Smash Mouth Handicapping, Scott Spreitzer. This is a guy who's coming off another awesome week of both football and basketball picks, featured by his NFC Game of the Year winner, Tampa Bay, last Monday night. And Scott, this is your big weekend. It's your NFL Game of the Year.
Biggest weekend of the season. I tell you what, we've gone 15-2, 88% on my NFL best bets for the entire season, highlighted by my Hammer AFC and NFC Game of the Year, all winners, setting up today's NFL Game of the Year weekend. Football, basketball, all on one call. More on that coming up in a bit.
Okay, next up is a guy I shouldn't even introduce by his name. The way things are going for him, he should just be known by his amazing record. Now, how does this sound, folks? After going 2-0 again last weekend on his best bet line, Primetime Sports' Glenn McGrew's record since mid-August now stands at an unheard of 40-7 for a winning percentage of 85%. Numbers you can make lots of money with if you call his line. And what do you got for us, Glenn? This weekend's your upset special of the year, the underdog game of the year for you.
It's one of my biggest games every year, Steve. That's great. I'll tell you what, my best bet lines almost become mystical. Another Saturday and Sunday perfection on that line. Also, everybody seemed to absolutely love getting the whole weekend on just one call on my triple play line last Saturday. So I figured, what the heck, let's do it again this week. You're going to get 2 huge basketball plays from Saturday slate and 3 powerful football selections Sunday, including my NFL Dog of the Year. I'm also going to tell you how you can get one of my tour best bet winners absolutely free. Steve, I'll tell you about that just a little later.
Okay, thanks, Glenn. And now we turn to world champion handicapper Jeff Allen, who showed us why he's a champion. Last week he vowed to come back strong, and that's exactly what he did. Last Saturday, a perfect 4-0 on his top releases, highlighted by a 1,000-star winner Alabama. Sunday, another 1,000-star burial on Baltimore. And Jeff, this weekend you're guaranteeing another 5-0, plus you're going to release another huge 1,000-star game.
Well, that's exactly right, Steve, and we did. We came back really strong last Saturday. It was highlighted by the big play in Alabama. Then Sunday, we had some special information. We loaded up big time on Baltimore. That was another blowout. The baskets are red hot. Today, I've got 3 big-time hoop winners and 2 NFL blowouts. 1 key release, another 1,000-star winner. Steve, we're going to guarantee the 5-0, and, of course, another big 1,000-star winner. Everything on one call.
Excellent. Now, last up on our panel of experts is Las Vegas Sports Services' Kurt Young. Now, Kurt's got his eye on a couple of picks this weekend that he's here to guarantee, folks, so pay close attention because he's going to unload another huge blowout winner. And, Kurt, your selections on your 100-star picks this year are phenomenal.
My 100-star selections are great, Steve. My 100-star record is 41-12, 77%. And this weekend, I guarantee you go 1-0 today and 2-0 on Sunday, or I'm going to give you my Monday night 100-star winner free. Last Saturday, I had Seattle in the NBA, an easy 100-star winner over the Clippers. And on Sunday, I had the Green Bay Packers as my second 100-star winner of the weekend. And this week, I guarantee you go 3-0, or you get my Monday night 100-star winner absolutely free. Steve, I'm going to get win number 42.
I believe you will, Kurt. Okay, you met the panel, and I've touched on the topics, but there's lots more to come. You're watching Sports Desk. We'll be right back. Don't go away.
Yet another winning weekend on my triple play line. It started last Saturday with my upset call on Bama over Florida, and it ended with my best bet winner on the New England Patriots Sunday evening. The response was so incredible, I've decided to do it again. 2 big basketball selections Saturday, plus 3 pro football winners on Sunday, one of which will be my NFL Underdog Play of the Year. It's just $12 for 5 huge selections, including my NFL Dog of the Year.
Call 1-900-740-4880. Only $12. Go 5-0 with Glenn today at 1-900-740-4880.
Last week, my 100-star winners swept the board. And this weekend, I guarantee you sweep the board, or you get my Monday night 100-star winner absolutely free. Just $10 at 1-900-737-5877. I guarantee you go 3-0, not 2-1, 3-0, or you get my 100-star Monday night blockbuster absolutely free. 1-900-737-5877. 77.
Last week, world champion handicapper Jeff Allen released a 1,000-star winner on Alabama. On Sunday, Jeff did it again, a 1,000-star burial on Baltimore. Here's another guarantee call from Jeff Allen.
That's right, I'm back on fire. I've got 3 powerful hoop winners plus 2 NFL blowouts guaranteed to go 5-0 or 2 weeks top plays absolutely free. Call 1-900-288-2133. Only $10, 5-0 guaranteed, including another 1,000-star blowout. Write the number down, call now, 1-900-288-2133.
Welcome back, folks, and as I told you, we're talking some NBA action here on the show today, and it's a good one, as the premier team from the Eastern Conference, the Miami Heat, travel clear across the map to challenge a tough Seattle Sonics squad. Now, Kurt, that Heat offense is pretty potent. You think they can keep it up in Seattle?
Yeah, I do. Their good shooting percentage is going to do it. I look for the Heat to improve on their 96-point offensive output on the road, and Seattle will have a difficult time shooting the ball. Miami's great pressure defense will cause turnovers and easy scores, and the Sonics will be forced to play catch-up. And this will allow for even more easy transition hoops for the Heat. This will be one of those games where you would expect Seattle to play well, but they won't. Jeff, Riley wins another one on the road.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to agree with you on this one. And this is a good matchup with 2 different styles. The Supersonics are more up-tempo, quicker team with Gary Payton. He's averaging 21. Power forward Vin Baker averaging 17. Seattle's going to try to go with 6'10 forward Horace Grant, Greg Foster, and Ruben Patterson in the middle. Now, against teams with large athletic front lines, this is going to be a problem, and here's a good example. Alonzo Mourning, 260 pounds. Mashburn, 250, and Clarence Weatherspoon, 240 pounds. I'm going to look for Miami to dominate the glass and score a ton of points in the paint. Scheduling here is also going to favor Miami. They're coming out of Sacramento with 2 days of rest prior to that game, while Seattle is playing their 3rd in 4 nights coming out of Utah. Steve, I really like Riley here with the Heat. I think they'll win it by about 10 points.
Okay, Kurt and Jeff say Riles smiles. Now let's move down the line to Primetime Sports' Glenn McGrew. Glenn's coming up another winning best bet weekend, going a perfect 2-0, including the play he released to his sports desk callers, the New England Patriots, who beat Dallas. His weekend record is now just an amazing 40-7. 2 weeks ago, you won with Glenn on his NFL Game of the Year as the Bills beat New England, and today it's time for Glenn's underdog Game of the Year, Mr. Automatic. Tell the folks at home how to get on board your gravy train.
Everybody all aboard, Steve. I tell you what, I know it's only Saturday, but nobody has to wait till Sunday to get my NFL plays. Today on my triple play line, I'm giving you the whole weekend on just one call. That's right, simple as that. The total package when you dial 1-900-740-4880. You get 2 Saturday hoop selections plus 3 big pro football winners on Sunday, including my NFL underdog play of the year. And it's all for just $12. And that's not all. You'll also hear a toll-free number to call to get one of my NFL best bet selections at no charge. Everybody knows that best bet line, 40-7 on weekends since mid-August, has to be the nation's hottest 900 number. So call. It's the best deal you'll get this weekend. My triple play line at 1-900-740-4880. 4880. Now, as far as the basketball game, we've got a nice power versus quickness battle here. The Heat, of course, will try and capitalize on the sonic softness under the glass with Zoe and P.J. Brown, while the host's going to counter with the wizardry of arguably the league's best point guard, Gary Payton. Tough call here, but with the absence of Tim Hardaway, Scott, I'm going to side with the host Seattle here.
Well, good reasons for doing so, and you might have a winner here because the rest of us are going to take the other side and leave you on your own. But the Miami Heat are going to be my play also. You know, we've talked about their schedule, the fact that they played in Portland last night. They're already out there on the left coast. They don't have to worry about traveling across the country. Meanwhile, you've always got to factor in when a team comes off the high altitude up in Salt Lake the night before, which is exactly what happened to Seattle playing up in Utah. They've got the glove, the best in the league at the point guard position. Don't even argue that with me. The glove is the best. But as Jeff's already said, they will not match up on the front line. The blocks, they are anemic down underneath, and I'll take the Miami Heat to heat it up in the Emerald City and get the win by upwards of 7 to 8 points, Steve.
Okay, that gives us 3 on Miami, and Glenn stands alone with the Sonics. All right, we move from the pros to college action, and just a great game today between 2 top 25 teams as Kentucky takes on Maryland. But before we get to this game, Las Vegas Sports Services' Kurt Young is coming off a perfect 2-0 weekend with his 100-star releases, and he has a special announcement to make this morning, so pay attention. Kurt, you lay it all on the line with a guaranteed 3-0 this weekend.
I'm going to go 3-0 this weekend and cap it off with another 100-star winner on Monday night. My 100-star record is 41-12, 77%, and last week I had 2 100-star winners. On Saturday, Seattle won big over the Clippers, and on Sunday, the Packers dominated the Bears. And this week, I guarantee you go 3-0, or you get my Monday night 100-star winner absolutely free. All three winners are ready right now for just $10 at 1-900-737-5877. My 100-star selections have a price tag of $500, and they're worth 10 times that amount. I guarantee you go 1-0 today and 2-0 on Sunday, or you get Monday night's 100-star winner absolutely free. Call me right now and sweep the board, 1-900-737-5877. Jeff, last week's winner was over the total in the Arizona-Texas game, and this week, Kentucky is going to get their second win over Maryland.
Well, I'm going to disagree with you on this one, and I'll tell you what, this is a rare situation that these two teams would play each other so early in the season twice. Both these schools, they suffer from heavy graduation, and this type of schedule is only going to help both clubs get better quicker. In the earlier meeting, Kentucky led 40-27 at the halftime. They're shooting 50% from the floor. At halftime, head coach Gary Williams told the Terrapins to crank up the defense. It's exactly what they did. They held Kentucky to 25% shooting, out-rebounded the Cats 20-10. They lost the game by 2 points, but then they went on to beat Notre Dame, Iowa, and Illinois. This is a very big ESPN crowd tonight, and Glenn, the young Maryland team with Baxter and Morris, I think they'll get the victory here, 10, 15 points.
Well, I got some good news for you. I'm giving you a stamp of approval, Jeff. I know that excites you a whole lot.
Stamp.
All right. Hey, in the first meeting, as Jeff said, between these two, the Wildcats shot lights out early, went up by 13 at the half as the Terps turned the ball over 13.